Good evening, everyone, and welcome into Knoxville Catholic High School, where we will see game number 2 today on this Tuesday matchup. This one between the Eagles and the Bears. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. My name is Hunter Mancuso. I am back on the microphone for you today. The sun's starting to set on Knoxville Catholic as the Eagles, they have taken the field for the first time. They will be in red, of course, which makes the Bears. They are in gray. They are the away team. Defensively for your Eagles, they are throwing a couple house rights to start things off today. We have not seen the pitcher for the Eagles before. He's not even technically a part of the league. He is the brother of catcher Gavin Housewright. I believe his name was Spencer. I'll have to double check on that. But it's Housewright to Housewright battery mates today. Over at first will be Peyton Witter, Cohen Beyblade at second. Over at short will be Hayden Griffith. At third, Maddox Myers. Out in left, Isaac Croy, Dylan Stincham in center, and Eli Koch out in right. Andrew Lewis will be the extra hitter today, or the DH, excuse me. And we'll see the top part of the Bears lineup coming up to start this 7:30 game. Well, not 7:30 game, local time 8:13. We have 2 hours to play with. Knoxville Catholic's cutoff is about 10:15 to start a new inning, so we'll have until then to try and go 7 full. This game starting way later than originally scheduled, but we'll see how far we can make it in. The Bears are only batting 8 today. The 9-hole spot will not be an automatic out. It is just a turn to get more reps in for these Bears. Batting 1, 2, and 3, we'll see Caden Ridings, Tristan Vallone, and Marcus Greenway start this first inning. An 8-man lineup. Kind of that weird point in the season where we're just trying new things out. The weekend break this weekend, and then people going on vacations and whatnot. Almost done with the league. I believe there is 13 days worth of games, including today, left in the league before July 22nd, which is that Wednesday, which is that championship day. So 13 days left of baseball. It's a pleasure to have been here. Today is the second day of week number 6. Having a blast. Been so much fun being at the ballpark. Glad I get to get out here. Call on the microphone for everybody. And we'll get this one started momentarily. Housewright to Housewright to get things going. The Eagles, they sit at a current record of 6-8. The Bears, they are in second place in the league. They won their 10th game last night. They are 10-5-1. Eagles are in third place. Copperheads in fourth. And then the Bobcats, they are in fifth. They just won their 5th game moments ago before this. So a rather extended warm-up for the for the starting pitcher. I believe we're trying to fix the ABS system. There's some commotion going on around the screen. Also, if you weren't here yesterday, if your team didn't play or whatever the case may be, there is a fully automated balls and strike system. There will be no home plate umpire to make the call first and then a challenge. It will be no home plate umpire and just the fully automated balls and strike system. Their first time using it was yesterday, so they will use it again today. It's been all right. It depends on if you like it personally or not. But it calls balls and strikes, and it calls fair and foul down the line, actually. I can't speak for the consistency and the accuracy of balls and strikes, but I do know that the fair and foul feature of it is still being worked out. Not completely accurate, as we found out last game, but unfortunately, for the team on the wrong side of the call, what the screen says goes most of the time. Any Bears fans will remember that they beat the Bobcats last night. It was a 7-1 victory. They won in 6 full innings before we hit that curfew. I believe the last pitch happened about 10:13. Cannot start a new inning past then, I guess. We'll have 2 hours, just about 2 hours to play ball here tonight. First pitch to Ridings. Misses. It's 1-0. Caden Ridings, a typical suspect for the leadoff man for the Bears, getting his normal spot here on this Tuesday. A real hot Tuesday, sun going down. It's finally a little bearable. That sun peaking earlier about 5 o'clock, it was scorching even in the shade. Ridings on the ground over third. Myers can't get it. It slides to his knees, and it's past him. A 2-out base knock for Caden Ridings. That'll put a runner aboard to start this one. Already runner aboard. Up will come outfielder Tristan Balone. Currently, it's kind of hard for me to see the screen, or I don't have any visuals of the balls and strike screen. But as the sun goes down, it becomes more black outside. The glow from the screen becomes more obvious to me, and I'm able to make the call as soon as we see it. So it'll glow blue for a ball, green for a strike, or red for a strike, excuse me. Green for fair, yellow for foul, I want to say. 3 straight misses to Valone. Ridings over on first. Three out of Valone. Turns into 3-1. First time seeing the pitcher. It's the like we mentioned, the brother of Gavin House, right? But on a days like this, the Eagles have not had their pitching last few games. Kids on vacation or on rest days, they're really limited in what they can do. And picking up a player just for a day is the answer for them today. So 2 on aboard. We'll see what Marcus Greenway can do. First pitch, line up the middle. Griffith coming across. He'll touch second for one. Go over. In time. Nice double play from Hayden Griffith. Touching the bag himself and going over to one. It is Valone and Greenway eliminated on the play. Ridings will head over to third. And there is 2 gone in the top of the first. Looking to bounce back from it is Cole Hendrickson. First pitch for strike number 1. Hendrickson in an RBI spot in his first time swinging today. The typical cleanup man. Lines went into center. Dylan Stenstrom coming in on it, and he will make the play on a hop. It is an RBI for Cole Hendrickson. Caden Ridings scores just like that in the top of the first. The Bears take the early 1-0 lead. Top part of the lineup excelling early in this one, as they typically do. That's why they're batting the top part of said lineup. Passing the bat to the 5-hole, it's Dylan Bowser. Bowser on a line over to the right side. Fair by a foot. Hendrickson hustling around second. He'll be into third. Bowser bidding for a double. And he'll get it standing up. Hendrickson rounding third. He will score just like that. A couple of base hits for the Eagles. They take a 2-run lead in the first. Ridings got a board. Hendrickson got a board, and Bowser got a board. Together, they played 2 runs. Already in the 6th hole, it's Cade Hauser. Of course, we only have 8 batters for the Bears today. Hauser at the plate with 2 outs. Caden Natson on deck. Behind him, Andrew Hull. And that's all 8. Much more playable weather with the sun going down. Big shadows creeping across the field here at Gaylor Field. Always a pretty scene when the sun sets on Knox Catholic. Top of the first, going the Bears' way. Already 6 hitters deep, 2 runs across. Getting the better of the new-to-the-league pitcher, the other house right. Sawyer house right. Okay, I just wanted to double check. Not Spencer house right, Sawyer house right. The 3-1 home to Hauser. So a big payoff pitch coming. House right looking to put him away. Still searching for the last out. Already given up 2 in the first. We saw 21 total runs scored in the game before this. The final score was 13-8. It was an absolute slugfest. Full count pitch is in the dirt. Skirts away from Gavin. That'll put runners on first and second. We'll see if Caden Natson can add to this. That's it. Struck out a couple times yesterday. He's still working to see the strike zone comfortably, with it being a little bit more consistent, but a little bit more unforgiving too. When one to adds it, popped high in the air and on the left field line, ranging back in foul territory, and it's out of here. In foul territory, not out of here, gone. So adds it now to 1-2. Behind him will be Andrew Hull. Potentially batting around here in the first inning is the Bears, and 2 runs to show for it. One, two in the dirt. That's it, fighting. Couple close pitches from House, right? Getting around the zone, unfortunately, he's just getting hit around. Not bad pitches by any means, just a few solid knocks not going his way. 2-2, caught the zone. That'll make the count full. Another payoff pitch with 2 outs. Both runners will be moving. Bowser on second, Hauser on first. Runners go 3-2. Fouled off from Matzik. We'll do it again. Nice long at bat from the 7-hole hitter today. Payoff. Up and in on that. He'll work the 3-2 walk. Bases now loaded. Andrew Hole will get a spot for a big at bat here. Big spot for Hole. First pitch off the plate. First appearance in the SMCL for Sawyer Housewright, not necessarily going his way. Only 2-1s across isn't terrible, but potentially a real spot for Hole to open up the door. One. Big swing and a miss from Hole. Now 1-2. House right now a strike away from getting out of the bases loaded jam. One, two, call strike 3. Andrew Hole goes down looking. Sawyer Housewright abandons the bases loaded behind him. He'll leave them all stranded. Top of the first came and went. Bears get 2 from it. Your score 2-0. Bottom of the first, Bears will take the field for the first time. Eagles will look to bounce back after trailing down 2-0 in the top half of the first inning. On the mound, the righty Drew Campbell. He'll get things going. First pitch swinging from Hayden Griffith, and that one's paired on the left field line. It'll roll to the wall. Griffith will be aboard with a double. Adsit does not pick it up in left field. Griffith holding up at second. A one-pitch double for Adsit. Or for Griffith, excuse me. And got names all over the place. I didn't even have a chance to set the scene or introduce anybody before Adsit decided Griffith. Oh my goodness, it's been a long day. Before Hayden Griffith decided he'll hit a double. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Hayden Griffith, Andrew Lewis, and Cohen Beyblade due up. Andrew Lewis stepping in with a runner in scoring position already. A regular defense for the Bears here tonight. Cade Hauser behind the dish. Cole Hendrickson over at first. Dylan Bowser at second. Caden Ridings at short. Marcus Greenway at third. Of course, we know Caden Adsit's out and left. I said his name 15 times on accident. Tristan Vallone's in center, and Andrew Hall in right. There are a few players on the bench for the Bears, but they are all pitchers, so it'll just be the 8 fielders in the field tonight for the, not Chicago Bears, but SMCL Bears. The 1-1 to Drew Campbell. Taken for call at strike number 2. Campbell, Beyblade will get things going. Campbell and Beyblade. The 1-2 popped in the left. Just beyond the infield, there's Marcus Greenway. Oh, what a play by the shortstop Ridings. Ranging out to his right, making a difficult catch across his body. There's out number 1. Cohen Beyblade again in the RBI spot in his first AB tonight. First pitch swinging. These Eagles are really liking what they're seeing out of the hand of Bears, out of Bears pitcher Drew Campbell right now. That is now 3 at-bats, first pitch swinging in all of them. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Cohen Beyblade now down in the count 0-2. Oh, 2 back to the mound, over down the first baseline. Campbell fires over to first in time. Beyblade retired on the fourth. That'll advance the runner Hayden Griffith over to third. Stu gone. First pitch swinging from the cleanup hitter, Peyton Witter. Oh, what a catch by Tristan Vallone out there in deep center, ranging back. Thought we were going to have extra bases. So Hayden Griffith's double first pitch goes unanswered, and he doesn't come around to score. Through 1 inning, Bears lead 2-0. Adding the round in the first inning will bring up Caden Ridings to start the second. 2 runs came from an 8-batter inning. And hell, leadoff man getting his second time leading off an inning in only the second inning. Sun going down a little bit, so now I can see the glow from the screen, so I can be able to call each pitch accurately according to the ABS. That one a ball. So both leadoff men getting aboard via a base hit. Bears having more timely hitting and more consistent hitting. They go up 2-0. They won last night. They'll be making a bid for win number 11 today. The Eagles, they are coming off of a 13-1 run rule loss against the Athletics yesterday. Both of these teams played. Leadoff man in a good spot. He's up 3-0. It is still Sawyer Housewright out for his second inning of work. 4 straight misses for Housewright. Ridings aboard for the second time in the second inning. So now we'll see Tristan Vallone. Vallone, the center fielder, just made a good play, ranging out to his deep right. He was walked in his first. First pitch swinging from the lefty. He's down 0-1. One gets a little half swing. Does not go around. Now 2-1. Ridings, Vallone, and Greenway up. Ridings already aboard. He walked Vallone, now working himself towards one as well. Found a couple close pitches off. Two called strike 3. Vallone down looking. Greenway up next. Housewright picks up strikeout for out number 1. Good bounce back after allowing the walk. Vallone retired. 1 down for Marcus Greenway. He's 0-1. Ridings was going. Looks like he'll get picked off, but the throw is over the head of first baseman Witter. Tough break for the pitcher. Undoubtedly would have had Ridings picked off. He was off the jump way early, and instead the ball went flying over the head of first baseman Peyton Witter. Greenway shoots one out to right center field. That one will drop in front of Stencham out there in center. Ridings only advances a bag. He was being cautious on the catch, so now there'll be runs on the corners with 1 out. Good contact, good placement from Greenway. Now we'll see if 4-hole hitter Cole Hendrickson can score one. Hendrickson, he's 1 for 1. Big swing and a miss. He'll fall to 1-1. Hendrickson looking to score that run in from third. Two one misses. Now 3-1 to Hendrickson. Three-one runner goes. Chopped foul. Hendrickson's count will move to 3-2. Greenway was gone off at first. He'll retreat. Payoff pitch. Runner goes. Chopped on the ground. Fouled on the first down of the third baseline again. A good at bat here between Hendrickson and Housewright. Runner goes again. That one skirts away from Housewright. Riding's coming home. The play at the plate. No good. Riding scores. He steals home on the pass ball. It's a double steal for the Bears. They score run number 3 and have a runner now in scoring position still. And then Hendrickson also working the walk in the process. Only one out. We'll see what Dylan Bowser can do. He's 1 for 1. Bears lineup have themselves not a bad first 2 innings. Lower part of the zone, but it caught it. Close pitch there, so it makes up for the pitch before it. One outside. Sawyer Housewright doing a great job of pitching in the zone. Unfortunately, he's just getting hit around, and not even hit around in fair territory, but hitting around in foul territory. These Bears are being relentless, fouling off pitches. Really driving up the pitch count so far of Sawyer. Unfortunately for him, his first start in the league this season is coming against one of the better offensive teams. 2-2 up the middle. Back to the pitcher. The touch at second for one. The throw over offline. That will allow Marcus Greenway to score. The throw coming over from Cohen Beyblade sailed right of the first baseman. So there is an out at second regardless. So out number 2 in the inning. Sacrifice for a run. Bowser safely on first. Had that throw been made, that second run would not have counted. Bowser aboard by way of the error. Looking to take more advantage of it is Cade Hauser. First pitch popped up behind the plate. Housewright gave it a look, but it's out of play. Oh, 1 sharply hit but foul. This is what I'm talking about. Housewright in the zone, but solid contact foul, just consistently coming from these Bears. That will be called strike 3. I thought for sure that would be a ball, so I wasn't announcing. But that will be strike number 3. Hauser down looking. Tough break for him. Top half of the second under or complete now. It's 4-0. The Eagles not getting a second chance to make some runs back. They allowed 2 in the first and 2 again in the second. Still on the mound, it's Drew Campbell. He's out for his second inning of work. Starting things off, now in a 1-1 count is Eli Koch. He's getting his first reps today. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 as he lines one to short or to second. A nice leaping grab by Dylan Bowser. Tough break for Koch. Good contact. Unfortunately, just hit it right to Bowser over at second. 1 up, 1 down on a lucky drive. Of course, lucky in terms of Drew Campbell's standpoint. Unlucky in terms of Eli Koch. Now we'll see Isaac Croy. Fastball drilled out to left center. Adson and Valone going back. They're looking up, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Isaac Croy will cruise into second. He will stand up there. It's a one-out stand-up double on a good rocket sent out to left center. Croy coming up, liking the first pitch he sees, takes a fastball back out to left center from Drew Campbell. And a couple of extra base hits for the Eagles this far. Hayden Griffith had one in the top of the first now, or in the bottom of the first. Now Isaac Croy getting one in the bottom of the second. Couple of good knocks for the Eagles here. Scoreboard doesn't show it, but they've been taking good reps. We'll see how Dylan Stensham can follow it up. First pitch swinging on the ground. End of foul grounds. Stensham now at 0-2. He took one on the top corner. So unofficially set here behind us. Sky is still a little bright. Nice pink bluish clouds along center field, but shadows off the field. Eagles still looking to make up ground. Stensham down, swinging after a solid at bat, found off a couple close ones. He'll swing and miss at strike 3. That's the second out in the second. First pitch swinging and missing from Gavin Housewright. So Gavin Housewright's batting 8th, Max Myers batting 9th, and I believe Spencer or Sawyer Housewright is batting 10th. Back up the middle goes Housewright into center field, coming on as Valone. He can't make a play on it. Hustling around second is Croy. He will score. It's an RBI single for Gavin Housewright. The Eagles get their first of the day. It is now 4-1. See what Maddox Myers got in the tank. First pitch to him, called strike number 1. Okay, it does not look like the other house right Sawyer will bat. It would just be Myers 9th, and then the lineup will flip over again to Griffith. Maddox Myers watches strike number 2 go past him. There it goes. Myers out to center. Falone coming in on it. He will make the catch, ranging deep out to his right. That is out number 3 in the second. The Eagles get 1, but they still strand. Your score is 4-1. Top of the third up, we'll see Caden Natsett, Andrew Hole, and Caden Writings. It'll be the new pitcher on the mound. That'll be the end of the day for Sawyer House, right? He goes 2 and done. Now up, Dylan Stenstrom. Or, excuse me, not Stenstrom. This looks... It's Isaac Croy. Still waiting for an update from Game Changer. Adds it up 2-0. No, Mason Ward. I knew that. Three 0 comes in on the play. That was strike number 1. Looked a little in, maybe a little low, but it caught part of the zone. The 3-1 on the ground over to third. Myers is there easily. He'll throw over. Throw on line. That's it, retired. First out in the third comes by way of a ground out. That'll bring up Andrew Hole. Hole is 0 for 1 tonight. Chops on the ground. A third again is Myers. He'll throw over. Oh, strong throw. Just a little offline. He put it on a line. Just had to force Peyton Witter a step and a half off the bag. Andrew Hull will be credited with it. There's a runner on first. So lineup flipping over. It's crazy how fast this lineup is going with only 8 hitters. And these hitters are just having a very solid night offensively. Already the third time through, Caden Writing's up. He's 1 for 1 and with a walk. His first time seeing Mason Ward tonight. Opposite way over to second base. The diving attempt from Beyblade will get through. Almost trying to get Hull out on the force. Good heads-up throw from Koch out and right. Hull was a little late getting off the bag, thinking that one might be caught. But things keep going the Bears' way. They got 2 runners on and up again, Valone. Valone's 0 for 1. Struck out looking and walked in his 2 ABs. He'll foul one off. Loud contact coming from most of these foul balls. They're getting most of the stitches connected with the bat. Fortunately, just not a lot of these balls been put in play, or at least for the Eagles' sake. The Bears have 4 RBIs, and they're threatening a few more. Keep hearing fireworks getting popped just beyond left center. Keep scaring me at first. Keep hearing loud bangs. But then you hear the fizzle and the crack of the fireworks. Guess a little 4th of July action celebrated a little early here tonight. Today is the final day of June. July starts tomorrow, the last broadcast of June. It's crazy to think June's already over. The 1-2 outside. It's been a fast 5 full weeks. This is the start or the second day of week number 6 out here this season. Summer's been cruising. 2-2 upstairs. That moves the count full on Tristan Valone. One out payoff pitch. Runner goes off a second and first. Throw inside. It won't matter. It was ball number 4 regardless. That'll load the bases. Very close attempt there from Gavin House. Right, the runner might have been out heading to third. Now bases loaded. He's 1 for 2 today. It's Marcus Greenway. Mason Ward desperately looking for anything on the ground. First pitch catches his own. Looked a little low, but it's 0-1. Bases loaded, 1 out, needing anything to roll a twin killer. And that one sent out high and deep to left. Ranging back on it is Croy. He'll come in. He'll make the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw in, cut off from Myers. It is an RBI sacrifice fly from Marcus Greenway. Andrew Hull scores on the play. Fifth run of the game for the Bears. Give or take, I'd say an hour left of game time that we're allotted tonight.
probably won't finish this one if I had to guess. First pitch swing from Hendrickson. He wants to swing tonight. Cole's been taking some big hacks. He's 1-for-1. Both runners go in the dirt. Picked by Housewright. Will keep it at least in front of him of some sort. Hendrickson will move into a 1-1, and both runners will now move into scoring position. Now a big spot for Mr. Cole, who is the first baseman. Blown off of second, Riding's off the third. Only one gone, or two outs, excuse me. Can't read my own scoreboard. The 2-1. Harley hit on the ground over to third, but just foul. Good barehanded pick by the head coach of the Bears, and now it's 2-2. In the dirt, picked by the catcher, full count. Chopped foul again. So a 2-out payoff pitch coming. Runners on second and third. And it is called strike three on a close inside pitch. Hendrickson down looking. Mason Ward strands 2 runners on behind him. The Bears do get one more, though. They increase their lead to 4. It's 5-1 Bears. Drew Campbell out for the third. This will be the last inning he pitches. We will have a new pitcher on for the next inning. First pitch home, swung on and missed. Now 0-1 to the first batter of the inning for the Eagles, which is currently Spence or Sawyer Housewright, I want to say. Might have been wrong on my previous statement when I said Myers was the last one. House Wright is batting. He'll drill one out to deep center field. Adds it ranging back right in front of the wall. He'll put it away. Allowed out number one. Sawyer House Wright bidding for a deep fly in his first at bat this season but unfortunately just fell a little short. Lineup will flip over. Up will come Hayden Griffith again. Up now is Hayden Griffith. He swung at the first pitch he saw in his first AB. Line it down the left field line. He'll send another one out to center field, sending Adsit back again. He's had a busy second inning, or third inning. That is out number 2. A couple of flyouts to the 8th position to get things going in the third. We'll see how Drew Lewis deals against Drew Campbell. And we will get a new pitcher, so I'll step away while he warms up. All right, with 2 gone in the third, we'll see Isaiah Slavin. So the starting pitcher, Drew Campbell, did not go 3 full innings as I thought he would. Instead of lefty coming on, he will face Drew Campbell. Or Andrew Lewis. First pitch fouled off from the lefty. Lewis is 1 for 1 today. Big hack on the lefty, number 29. He's down 0-2. Slavin coming in out of the pen, throwing heat. 0-2 outside. That pitch was called a strike on the red zone or on the screen. Field umpire giving him the ball. 1-2, chopped on the ground over to second base. Bowser can't make a play on it. It'll be a 2-out single into right. So there are multiple instances with this new ABS system where the ball or where the tracker won't pick up on a pitch sometimes. So at that point, it'll be up to the umpire to call ball or strike, even though he's standing in the field. But that's prone to happen with new technology. It doesn't work perfectly. And then same thing with fair and foul balls. There was an instance last game between the Bobcats and the Athletics where a ball was hit fair by only a few inches, but it did go on the right side of the third base bag, and the screen called it foul, and so the double was taken away, and it was granted a foul ball. So I'm curious to see how much of that's going to be happening this season, where the screen kind of trumps everything unless it's blatantly obvious it got it wrong. I thought for sure on that foul ball last game, it was pretty blatantly fair. Cohen Babley up now to 1-1. So this league is kind of like the testing of it, So they'll be the league to get everything figured out with the system. So that way, I'm assuming whenever the Catholic high school starts back up again in August or September, that everything is working properly up to speed, and the SMCL this season is just kind of a guinea pig for it. But with 2 games a day out here, and sometimes 3, this is probably the perfect scenario for new technology to be tested. Sort of like the same thing in the MLB. ABS was tested in the minor leagues and in the indie leagues for years before it finally made its way to the big leagues. 2-2 skirts away from Hauser. That will allow the runner to head from first to second. Andrew Lewis now in scoring position. So it's just a learning curve that these players and coaches and umpires all have to deal with, and me too, I guess, because this is my first time, obviously, ever broadcasting with no home plate umpire to look at for visual calls. Two to Beyblade fouled way out of here into the parking lot. Please don't hit my car. Couldn't see where it went. 2-2. Slavin looking to put him away. 2-2 curveball. Just missed a little out. The Eagles still trying to claw back. They're trailing by 4. A runner in scoring position currently. Bottom of the 3rd inning currently. The payoff pitch misses high. That'll be ball number 4. Cohen Beyblade works a 2-out walk. I will see what Peyton Witter can do. Couple of runners on for the righty. Witter's 0 for 1. First pitch to him, line over to second. A leaping attempt by Bowser can't be made. Lewis around third. He'll be waved home. No throw. It's cut off. It's an RBI single for Peyton Witter. They scored number 2. Solid knock over the right side. Tough day for Bowser. He's had a couple balls now. He's just jumped and missed. Been playing a foot in, just a foot in multiple times. Now up again is Eli Koch. First pitch in the dirt, it looked like, but it was a strike on the screen. So it will be 0-1. That one chops foul. Now 0-2. The 0-2 to Koch. Skied up out of play. He's fouling off a couple close ones. Two runners on for Koch and a 1-2. Over to the left side. Greenway giving it a look. He'll slide. Oh, just out in front of his feet. Almost made a good sliding play in foul territory. Koch having himself a nice tedious at bat. One, two up the middle. That one will get through into center field. Babley around third. He'll try to score. Witter will be held up at second. It's another RBI single. Just keep passing the bat around. That's the name of the game for the Eagles right now. They only trail by 2 now. Trying to keep this inning alive. It's Isaac Croy up again. Hayden Witter now on second. The runner on first, Koch. Croy had that double off the wall in his last AB. 0-1 finds home. Now 0-2. Runners go. 0-2 outside. Potentially in a rundown. Now is a run off of first. He's back safely. An awkward scenario. Everybody still safe. Now 1-2 on the hitter, Croy. Koch almost caught up on a pick play. One, two, check over. Croy now to 1-2. Oh, very close pitch on the corner from Slavin. Croy will hang in there for at least one more. Two missed again. So close. Koch steals a bag. It's a very close pitch here. The payoff. Lefty deals. Ball 4 a little high. Full count walk to load the bases. 2 runs already across in the inning. And a spot to do more damage. Dylan Stencham will get another mound meeting. Big at bat for Stensham. Big appearance for Slavin on the mound. Witter on third. Koch on second. Croy on first. 2 runs across already in the inning. The Eagles trailed by 2 in the bottom of the third. Probably only 40-ish minutes left to play with. Stensham 0 for 1. Looking to potentially tie the game for his squad. He'll chop it back to the mound. Hendrickson collides over to first. What a play. Throw down. The runner is put out at first. Dylan Stensham out. Bases loaded. Opportunity goes to waste. Bottom of the third inning. Complete. The score now 5-3. Top of the fourth inning. We will see Mason Ward come back out for it. He will face Dylan Bowser up first. Bowser, Hauser, and adds it. Bears allowing 2 runs in the bottom of the third. They still hold on by a few runs. Bowser skying one off down the right field line a few times. Now 1-2. Ward's 2-2 to Bowser. Chopped foul. Dylan Bowser continuing the game of who can hit the most foul balls. That pitch showed up red on the strike zone or on the screen, but it did spike in front of the plate, so it'll be 3-2. The payoff. Fouled up out of play. The payoff again in the dirt this time, for sure. Dylan Bowser will work the walk. Now with a runner aboard, we'll see Cade Hauser. On the ground over to second. Beyblade will bobble it. He'll throw it over to first. And the throw is wide into their own dugout. That will allow Bowser to head over to third. Hauser will be granted second. Double tough play for, I believe they still Cohen Beyblade out at second. Bobbling the ball, not getting the double play, and then throwing it away into his own dugout. Or into the opposing team's dugout, rather. So now in a spot with nobody out and 2 runners in scoring position. Up now, Caden Natchett. First pitch swinging up the middle. That one will land in front of center field. Bowser will score easily. Hauser on his horse. Hill will stop at third. He could have gone around. A most likely scored Natchett with an RBI single. Runners in the corners, no out. Keep passing the bat to the next guy. Now up is Andrew Hull for the third time. Runner goes first pitch and on hold. The throw down would have gotten Natchett, but it's into center field. That allows Hauser to score. Natchett will stop at third. Another run plays for the Bears. First pitch swinging from Hull. Shallow center, and it'll drop. Natchett will come home and score. Bears just keep adding more to their lead. Your score now 7-3. First pitch swinging from Ridings on the ground. In and out of the glove of Myers at third. Hull put out at second on the force. Ridings will head to first base safely on the fielders' choice. Very early at-bat aggressiveness from the Bears here in the top of the fourth. We'll see how Tristan Vallone follows it up. That one down low. Ridings will head over to throw him the pass ball. Bears just keep taking advantage of mishaps on the Eagles' part. Ridings now at second. Bologna at 3-1. And he'll drill one deep out to right. Koch going back on it. It's off the wall. Bologna around first. He'll head into second. Ridings being waved home. The throw into second offline. Bologna at second. It is a RBI double for Tristan Bologna. The Bears keep adding on more. That's their third of the inning. Marcus Greenway now up with a chance to do more damage. Still only one out. Hole is 1 for 2 or Marcus Greenway up at the dish, excuse me. Greenway 1 for 2 tonight. At a 0-1 count. 9-3. Chopper on the ground the opposite way. Just into foul grounds. Sent the opposite way out to right, sending Koch back. Greenway bidding for a hit, and he won't get it. It falls into the glove of the right fielder. That will allow Valone to tag. Couple of solid knocks out to right field this inning for the Bears. They lead by 6. And another RBI spot, it's Cole Hendrickson. Already 4 across in the inning, looking to do some more. First pitch down low, way low, but it calls a strike on the board. I guess we'll have that be 0-1. That one skirts away from the catcher house right. Valone will trot home easily. Run number 5 of the inning and 10 of the game. Big swing and a miss from Hendrickson. He was trying to circle the bases on that swing. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3. Top half of this game over. Bears have won the first half. They're up 10-3. Bottom of the fourth inning. The Bears now protecting a 7-run lead. Isaiah Slavin coming out for a second inning of work. First pitch swinging up the middle. Cannot be played by Ryan. It's the leadoff base hit. Now up Maddox Myers. So I believe what I was told was curfew is 10 p.m. at Knox Catholic. So a new inning cannot be started after 10 o'clock. We will see if that's in effect or if it's actually 10:30. On the ground over to third. Picked by Greenway. Called a foul ball. Thought that one had looked a little fair. Guess it was just foul. It's now a 1-1 count. Myers 1 for 1. Well, did y'all just see that firework on the camera in the top left? I saw it catch the corner of the screen. That was cool. I told y'all there's been fireworks going on. Check over on the runner. He's back. So a huge top of the fourth or a bottom of the we are in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, I had that right. That one skirts away from the catcher Hauser. Housewright will go first to second. Myers, Housewright, and Griffith up this inning as the Gavin Housewright is already on base. 2-2, chopped in the air, right field line, way foul. The 2-2 coming again to Myers. A little high and outside, now 3-2. Off pitch, swung on and missed. Myers down swinging. That's out number 1 here in the fourth. You will get a mound visit to talk to Isaiah Slavin. And we'll get a mound meeting and we'll get a pitching change. I'll have the new pitcher for you ready whenever he's ready.
Taking over pitching duties here in the fourth, it's Jordan Holdway. Holdway will be relieved, or will be relieving Isaiah Slavin. And he will be faced with pitching against Spencer House or Sawyer Housewright due up first. With one out and one on. First pitch missed the zone. Ball number 1. Did that hit the knob of his bat? It did. Didn't pull his bat out of the way in time. Now 1-on-1 on Sawyer Housewright. Outside runner goes off of second. He will slide in safely. I believe that is Gavin Housewright out there. Two one, fouled off. Sawyer Housewright got all of a baseball in his first AB, drove it out to deep center. Unfortunately, it just wasn't deep enough. Now to 2-2. Holdaway deals. Breaking ball. Up in the zone. Full count. Three two. Chopped foul in front of the catcher. We'll do it again. Another 1-out payoff pitch. Upstairs, high and inside. That'll put another runner on. So now lineup flipping over, we'll see Hayden Griffith up again. He'll look to give his team some mid-game spark. One out of Griffith inside. Runner went on that pitch. Now you got a couple Housewrights back to back on base. Griffith at a 2-0. Little in on the zone, but it is 2-1. I love hearing the oos, us, like the oohing and the laughing at a close pitch from each dugout. Players loving the ABS system, whether it's for or against them. 2-1. Chopped hard foul. Almost hit his own coach with the foul ball. Now 2-2. It feels so late. I don't know if anybody else is feeling that, but it feels so late right now. Maybe because the first game went so long. didn't start this one until like after 8. The 2-2 fouled off. That could also be a reason why it feels so late right now, is because there's so many foul balls. Granted, yes, they're great at bats, but they keep this game staying in one place half the time. Holdaway has Griffith in a 2-2. Fouled off again. Another 2-2. In the dirt now, full count. The payoff. Misses low. Another good long at bat that ends in a walk. We'll get a mound meeting now to talk to Jordan Holdaway. These Eagles really giving these Bears pitchers a hard time, even though they are down 7. They are fighting like it's a tie ball game. A bases loaded scenario. It's now Andrew Lewis. 1 out for him in a real spot to keep the Eagles in it. House right, and Griffith on board. First pitch home to Lewis misses. That one skirts away from Hauser. Housewright coming home. He will score. It is now 10-4. Every runner advances a bag. Holdaway coming in has yet to get it out for his squad, only needing 2 to get out of it. Two 0 to Lewis. High and deep out to right. Adds it looking up at the wall, and it's gone. Andrew Lewis with a 3-run home run. Straight away right field goes the lefty. He will add 3 more. The score now is 10-7. Andrew Lewis, first home run of the season, I believe, coming in almost the second hour in this game. Late night bomb for the lefty. That ball was killed out to right. That was real pretty to watch fly out of here.
So now Holdaway, basically a fresh inning, 1 out for him. His team's still winning by 3 runs. Man, had that ball not gotten away from the catcher, that would have been a grand slam. That could have been 2 grand slams in 2 days. And up till yesterday, we only had 1 grand slam in the whole season. That would have been crazy. First pitch to Cohen Beyblade swung on and missed 0-1. It's kind of funny to me. When I used to broadcast in college, I would call for baseball and softball on the radio, and obviously I was doing it for college, so all the fans there were big fans of the school that we were broadcasting for. And when a big play like that happened, they would cheer for until the play around the bases, and it was always a big moment when a big hit was going on. So whenever I was kept talking into the crowd being cheerful, it was like a whole environment. And then here, the crowd stops cheering as soon as the ball lands, and I'm like, oh. So I always feel so awkward being loud while everybody else around me is silent. But hey, if I gotta be the only one who's loud after a home run, I'm gonna be the only one who's loud. Sky ball out to left, dropping in no man's land. Oh, it will drop in front of hole out and left. Going to second and tagged out. Over aggressive was Cohen Beyblade. Good recovery by center fielder. I believe that is or shortstop. Ridings was out there trying to make a play on it. That's a way to stick with a play. Hole slid for it out there and left. Didn't get up in time. So Ridings was right there right next to him. Threw the ball in, and Beyblade retired trying to stretch a single into a double. Now up though, Peyton Witter. He'll foul off the first pitch. Witter now down to his last strike here with 2 outs in the fourth. One, two, swung on and missed. Peyton Witter down swinging. That is strike 3. Out number 3 in the fourth, and I believe that is ball game. Umpire walking off the field. It looks as though that will be the end of this one. It is a back-to-back night. The Bears win courtesy of the... I'm looking for a word. It's been a long night. Oh, my goodness. Curfew. They win back-to-back nights courtesy of the curfew out here at Knox Catholic. They beat the Bobcats last night. They beat the Eagles tonight. Eagles made a good attempt there in the fourth inning. Unfortunately, time didn't go their way. Who knows if they could have come back. 17 total runs in this game in only 4 innings. Just under 2 hours on the game clock. It was a fun one, a late-night one. Andrew Lewis making it a fun attempt to come back late with a 3-run home run. But that'll do it from Knox Catholic. If your team plays tomorrow, I'll be back here tomorrow. If not, I will see you next week. So for now, that'll do it from Knox Catholic. Bears win 10-7. My name is Hunter Mancuso. I appreciate everybody for sticking with me. I know it was a long, rough night. But that'll do it. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Y'all get home safe. Enjoy y'all's Tuesday night. I'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon.